You are watching the MAPS Wellness Room. I'm your host, Miata Clark. Join me weekly for dynamic guests, tips, and advice. Most of all, positive energy. And remember, my friend, you have power. Okay. Welcome to another episode of the MAPS Wellness Room. I am your host, Miata Clark. Happy New Year to everyone across the world. It has been a while. I've been away a little bit. I've been working on some new projects and stuff, but we are back in full swing. We have new episodes every Thursday. And today I have with me a very special guest. When I say special, I really mean special. I'm not just saying that for nicety's sake. And we have Barbara Ulmer here. And I knew when I met Barbara that she was definitely someone that I wanted to learn more about, to be friends with. So I consider her a friend. We've had several conversations before our interview, and I will tell you that her rap sheet is very impressive. And she is the CEO of BU Global Language Solutions. And she is all about training your brain to learn new languages. I will say that she has 3 masters in English, French, and German from Europe. And she teaches infants up until adults different languages and how to, kind of transform into those languages and different things. And she definitely does customize lessons for adults and infants, as I mentioned. So, Barbara, can you please tell the audience, in case I missed something, and I know that I'm sure I did, a little bit about who you are and how you got started in this, teaching people and how to speak different languages and what actually sparked your interest in learning multiple languages?
Thank you so much for having me, Miata. And the introduction was perfect. You didn't miss anything. It was excellent.
Thank
And I
you.
very much, yes, consider you a friend also. I felt the same way about you, like super excited. And like even when we spoke earlier on, that was the perfect conversation to talk
Yes.
about myself because my father is Nigerian and my mom is German. And
Wow.
they met in San Francisco, so that was already very international. And then my
Right.
mom brought my dad back to Germany, and that's
Ah.
where I came up with the idea. Well, if I study French and
Mhm.
English, I can basically speak with everybody from Nigeria and Africa. And since I'm very proud of my
Mhm.
heritage, this was a great opportunity. So I already took my A levels in French and English,
Wow.
and then went to college and studied German, French, and English, and
Wow.
wrote my final thesis about intercultural education because I thought it is so exciting to attach the culture to the
Mhm.
language because it's a
Mhm.
big part of everything.
Wow.
And
And was
yes,
it hard to learn like all of those languages? Like, I mean, I know you said your parents are Nigerian and German, but I mean, all the other languages, was it hard or is it something that kind of came natural?
it came very natural to me. Yes, it was very interesting. I think I'm a bit spoiled because I really remember things very easily,
Mhm.
because like every word that I hear to me is like a giant gift. Like, for example, since your mother tongue is English, when you say something in English that I don't know, then I'm so excited because you just gave me a new word that I
Mhm.
run with it, and that's why I don't forget it. And I then
Mhm.
associate it with you. Oh, Miata said this word, and I really loved it, and I love Miata, and now I won't forget it anymore. You see,
I
that's how
love
I learn
it.
it easily.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. I was telling you before we came on that my family and we practiced some Spanish. And I wish I was further along, but I do enjoy learning new words. And what's most exciting to me is when I actually retain it and remember it and then use it. It's very fun. I do want to start taking Swahili and I do want to learn French. So I may take you up on the French lesson, maybe.
Yes,
Because
I'd
that's
love
something that
to work with you. It's going to be so much fun.
yes.
Yes, and the
I
moment you start something second, it
uh
becomes easier, because your
yeah.
brain somehow, it's like a muscle. You know how everybody goes into the gym? It's the same with languages. Once you have your second, the third will become easier. And the
Mhm.
fact that you learn with your family is like an exciting concept,
Yeah.
because then you can learn with each other, you know.
Yes.
I just
Yes.
started also with like a lady in India, and
Uh-huh.
she and her daughter wanted to learn German. And so we just started the program, and it's really fun because they are there together, you know, so they
Nice.
can always practice together. And
Mhm.
if you are at least two, you know, you can always communicate. I mean, there should
Right.
be no lesson without something to talk about, because I really
Mhm.
see it as a vehicle to just keep
Mhm.
talking, you know. Just like
Yes.
I can speak with you because I studied English, I would be so sad if I couldn't.
I know. I know. And the reason I really wanted you to come on, not because your rap sheet is so impressive, but because in this year with the wellness room, what I want to do is, or what I am doing is bringing on people that, we talk about mental wellness, we talk about self-care. And a lot of times what I hear people say is that, they're going to learn a new language or they're going to start working out. And learning a new language, I think, definitely exercises the brain muscles. It takes your mind off of, maybe your everyday stresses. And the fact that you have, oh my gosh, as many languages as you do under your belt, why do you think that learning a new language, or what benefits people could get from learning a new language when it comes to, doing something for yourself and talking about mental wellness? What benefits would they get from learning a language, and let alone two?
Yes, I think the main benefit is really it's like a superpower. Like for the
Mhm,
teenagers, I've designed a program where they can pick their own language. And
mhm,
many private schools really don't offer foreign languages. They have like excellent programs, but they don't have a foreign language, or they only offer Spanish. And
mhm,
when the kids can choose the language, it's like utterly exciting. Like I had those two kids, they
mhm.
went to a private school and they are dancing at the Houston Ballet for many years.
Wow.
So they said all the words are in
Mhm,
French, and that was the reasoning to learn French. And
mhm,
so we did it, and it was so much fun. They also
mhm,
both learned to play the piano. So we
mhm,
designed our own language songs to
mhm.
remember things, and it was really lots of fun. You
Oh,
know,
wow.
I
Yeah.
think the intrinsic idea is so
Mhm,
amazing.
mhm,
And it really opens doors, you know, like
mhm,
you could speak to people you could not have spoken to before. And yes, since you train your brain like a muscle, it really helps with forgetfulness too. And you literally
mm,
grow new strains in your brain with
mhm.
learning another language.
I
So
like
it's
that, and I also like that you said that you would be able to now talk to people that you may have never talked to before because of the language barrier, and I like that, you know what I mean? Like, we need to definitely get out of our comfort zone and our bubble and meet new people, form new relationships, and you just don't know how, having a circle of people that you can depend on and support you through your life could be somewhere across the world, you know what I mean? So I really definitely love that. So how can people get in contact with you? Do you have social media? I have your website going across the screen so everyone can get that, and it will be in the description. So how can people reach you so they can learn French and German and all those good languages?
Well, you can best find me just under my name, Barbara Ulmer, or
Mhm,
BU Language and Learning Center. I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and of course by
mhm.
my website. But just if you put my name into Google, I pop up with all my languages and my language program.
Yes, and I will have all of those all of those links in the description. And I just wanted to, before we go, I just wanted to point out really quickly that I did see that you had an article in the Digital Journal from Houston, Texas, and they did like a whole spread on you. So everyone should definitely check that out. I will also put that in the description as well. I really truly thank you for being a guest here at the Mets Wellness Room. And definitely, I'd love for you to come back many more times. Maybe we can even do like a language session with the audience, maybe.
That would be lovely.
That would be
Yes.
great. And we can go
Yes.
live and
Yes.
people can, you know what I mean? We can have like an interactive session. So I really hope that you do come back. And again, thank you. Thank you to the audience all across the world. And again, this is an episode of the Maps Wellness Room, and we will see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to be a guest here on the Maps Wellness Room, email us at themapswellnessroom@gmail.com. Until next time, I'm sending light, love, and power.